Hello, I'm NeoGet, and welcome to And Yet It Moves. This is a lovely little platform game where everything is sort of designed to look like it's made of torn up cardboard, and it controls with both hands on the keyboard, one on WASD, one on the arrows, although that is completely customizable. You can set things up how you like. So a lot of the mechanics are just simple platforming, but then you get to points like this where you often cannot get past things, although I managed to move the rocks by jumping into them that time. It's not normally quite that easy, but as you can see, I just rotated the world and maintained my momentum that I had when I started jumping, which enabled me to land up here without having to actually worry about not being able to find a platform visible, and that's the idea in this game. If you can't see a platform to get yourself where you want to go, then you make a point of just rotating the world until there is a platform where you need one. So let's just disturb those rocks and get those out the way. We don't really want to get crushed by them, so let's just jump past them a second. Rotate the world and dodge them. There we go. Okay, that you finished falling. Now this is what the exits look like. You just line up your character with them. You don't have to slow your character down or anything to line up, it's just sort of run into the middle the right way up and you'll get there. And then it will move on, introducing more and more complicated speed running things. And unfortunately, I think my computer might be about to crash again. This is the third time I have attempted to record this because my computer keeps crashing, and the light on the fan in the case is flickering at the moment, which it's never done before. Oh god, that rock has too much momentum, it's going to kill me. Whew. Don't scare me like that, rock. This one's a little bit of a speed thing. You've got to get past that rock before it kills you. There we go. Because when you die, you fall apart into many little pieces of paper. And it hurts. So, lots of different places where you can only get through one way up, but maintaining that way up is quite bad for your health. Now, if you press the up or down arrows, you can do a 180, rather than having to actually flip in the just 90-degree turns that you do most of the time. Makes things a little easier, but whew, I thought I was going to die then. You do maintain any momentum you had beforehand, so if you were moving when you press it, then you will unfortunately still be moving when you land, which often means that you'll miss where you were aiming for. You do have to pay a lot of attention to that as you set off. So, oh, wrong way. Luckily, you can just keep rotating the world as you're in the air, so if you do rotate the wrong way, that's not a problem. You just have to be aware of the risks of that, and I'm going to just kill myself here to show you what that looks like if you hit these black areas. You fall out of the world, and then you just go back to the last checkpoint, no problem. Now, as you can see on this little note in the foreground, it tells you to jump and rotate in order to make this. And so your momentum from the jump carries you over onto that one. And then you can just go round the corner to get here. Now, last time I was at this point, I died a lot of times making my way through it. So let's be very careful. Try to successfully make it without killing the characters so many times now. So let's do a flip. There we go. Ooh. And I do believe that fall might have killed him, but there we go, we've made it, no problem. So, I love this game. It gets quite hard at times. There are levels that have taken me many attempts to get correct. Ooh. Can't quite see what that one says. Dive, live. Alright, yes, something about... Oh, die, live, sorry, not dive, live. If you land on a slope, you can start sliding down it rather than all your sort of impact going straight onto the solid block. Makes you live that little bit better. Ah yes, this level. I remember dying a lot on this level last time I played it. Oh boy. So let's try to do a little bit better. There we go. Not sure where I'm supposed to be aiming for here. So let's just flip round a second. Ugh. Nope. Failed. So let's try that again. Let's try just flipping around and... missed it. I was hoping to land on that one above me. Can I just flip and land on it successfully? Yes, that's no problem then. And then that one. Damn it. Got to be so careful of the momentum when you're doing things on this. Oh yes, sorry, 180 was the one we did for that, wasn't it? That turned out to be safe. So now let's just... Oops. Keep using the wrong hand, very annoying. Purely a problem with me. It's not a problem with the game. So if I flip, I hit that. As you see, I made that fall very safely, no problem. Uh-oh. Yep. Okay, so the darker pieces are all sort of mobile. Something to be aware of as trying to navigate this world. Now I sort of just want to make it down there. Yes. Excellent. I'm not quite sure where I'm headed at the moment, but... that looks like it'll detach. Oh, no. That was doomed. Oops, wrong way. Let's try that again. But this time, running up the ramp rather than just letting it take us. Whew. Okay, and flip. There we go, no problem. So, we've made it to another checkpoint that's telling me... that I want to keep going this way. They're very useful in that they do tell you which way they think you should head in order to get to the exit. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a clue half the time. So, can we make that full? Whew. Luckily we can. Let's try that again. There we go. So now he's telling me to keep going this way. Let's try that. There we go, yes. Successfully made it past the black hole. And still onwards? Yes, so this is one of those ones where you want to fall and knock the rocks out of the way in order to get through there, but then not sort of mess up and try and turn while you're still in the hole. Turns out that kills you. Who'd have thought trying to stand up in a tiny gap would kill you? Come on. Almost. I could actually just, try and make it this way by flipping the world, but where's the fun in that? There we go. So, yeah, there's the exit. I'm not quite sure what this tear is for. Do I have to just jump through it or something? Maybe I need to get enough momentum up to tear through that. Let's see. Nope. I'm not entirely sure here. Perhaps I need to get the rocks round or something. I'm really not sure what the game wants me to do with this one. It's causing me some trouble. Oh, the weight is definitely breaking it. So I do think maybe if I either get those things with more momentum or just... There we go, all four of them's here, so flip. Thank you. Whew. Don't remember having to do that before, so that was one I'd completely forgotten, but we successfully passed it, so excellent. And little things like that will appear throughout this game, various different things that you have to pay attention to, like here we go. There's a load of bats moving around here that I'm assuming you want to avoid, but they keep adjusting themselves every time the world rotates. Ow. Not quite sure what got me then. Oh. Whatever that thing is, it keeps going for me. So let's... Ow. see if we can work this one out. Whew, really can't remember what the solution is here. But they are bugging that thing. I get the feeling I need to get enough bats around it in order to stop it from going for me. So let's see if we can do that. Alright, yep. They've got rid of it. Excellent, so there we go. Moving on, and then this will be the last level that we're having a go at. Oh great, so we have to bring the bats with us all the time. Okay. Let's try that. That should have got the bats into that area then. Yes, there you go. Right, they've beaten it up so that it's not after me anymore. Now I'm just going to have to get to the checkpoint. There we go. Looks like I need them to sort of go... Oh great, I've got them stuck in there. Going to have to rotate all the way around then to get them out. Oof. You can see roughly where I'm aiming for. But it's trying to convince the bats that they do want to assist me. That's the hard part. There we go, that's another one in. Wrong way. Nope, I did one that way. Go on. One up. So I'm not sure how many bats are needed in order to convince that thing over there it wants to leave. So let's just jump through quickly. See if we can get that checkpoint. And then convince these bats that they want to attack that thing. Which will hopefully convince it to leave. So that I don't know if it's a number of hits it needs. So like maybe one bat and some patience might do it. I'm not sure. So let's get some of those bats to continue on. Join us on this adventure. There we go. I'm going to just flip the world over a second. Nope, that wasn't right. I had momentum. So let's make sure we're completely still. There we go. Ugh. Maybe I could send the bats into there. Oh no, I keep forgetting that the rocks, once they're disturbed, are disturbed. So we're fine. There we go. Let's just try and keep out the way of these rocks. I'm not sure if they can kill the bats. So let's be quite careful. There we go. I'm not seeing another one of those things that I need the bats for at the moment. So fingers crossed that was the last of them. Nope, there's one right there. And some sort of water. I'm assuming water's not good for me. Let's just get in the way of it. Oh no. Hasn't done anything to me. Ooh, let's just see. Those rocks won't make it. Oops. Okay. Not quite sure what this thing wants me to do right now. Because I need to go down, but that will kill me, won't it? Nope. Yep. Not quite sure what to do here. Might have to jump cut to me remembering or working out what the solution is here. There we go. We got it. Had to just rotate very carefully. Okay, so I get the feeling we're needing to do that once more. Continue these cracks. Oh, good. Oops, no, come on, full. There we go. Almost made it. Excellent. Oh, goodness. Yep. Sort of expected that to happen then. Okay, so let's be very careful this time with rotating the world, and there we go, we've made it to the exit. So I'm going to end the recording here before my computer decides to blue screen and kill me and destroy this recording yet again, as that has happened to me a few times now. Really not sure what's causing the problem. I'm probably just going to move the wireless card into my second computer and install Steam on that, and just have to move on to that for a while until I can work out what is causing the problems with my main computer. But there we go, that is And Yet It Moves. I hope you've enjoyed this little look at it, and I hope you'll actually look into getting it, because as always, I like to make these videos to share these games that I really enjoy and recommend. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this, because it is just such a lovely game. There's lovely music through the levels, and just absolutely lovely mechanic of having to rotate the world to solve different puzzles. That they often take me a little while. I'm worse at them when trying to do the recordings. I do manage to get through the levels a little quicker without, but at the same time I try not to play the game through immediately before the recording, so that there is a bit of the unknown in it when I'm playing it as well, so that it gives you just more of an impression of how the game plays when you're approaching it the first time. And I'm not sure what the next video will be, but it will be a game I haven't played before, so I think quite a few of the games coming up actually are definitely ones I've never played before. As I said at the beginning, I think this is the last one in the list that I have played, so I hope you'll enjoy finding out about those games with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.